Hello, friends. Happy Sunday to all of you. My friends, new bills have been passed, and lawmakers in several states are urging that residents take action to claim available stimulus money before an upcoming deadline. You may also qualify right now for some extra cash before New Year's. Friends, there is a lot of news on these stimulus bills, so do make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about these details. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I'm giving away a Walmart gift card every day this month. Please enter these daily giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these daily giveaways.
You can't lie. My brothers and sisters on the left, you got to tell the truth. Playing this game, the 2017 tax reform, it crashed revenues. Do you understand we are $1 trillion higher receipts, for those who was on Ways and Means Committee, than we were when we did the 2017 tax reform? It's a spending problem. If I had come to you in 2017 saying, hey, 4 years from now, we're going to be taking in $1 trillion additional revenue, you would have laughed your hiney off. But we did. But how can we still be so upside down? How can, in this year, when we're still not doing the crazy level of COVID spending, we're still $250 billion, and we're only, into our second, third month of this fiscal year? So I beg of us, you look at charts like this and you understand it really is it's a structural spending problem. And as I was just showing you, the really uncomfortable slide, over the next 30 years, it's Medicare and Social Security.
Millions of Americans have already received tax rebates, but there is still time to receive the payment. State officials have confirmed that refunds started heading to Massachusetts residents who had filed their 2021 tax returns on November 1st. The state did not introduce a fixed rebate, as Americans would receive 14% of their personal tax liability. According to NBC News, a worker that made $50,000 last year and paid the state $2,500 is likely to receive about $350 back. More than 3 million rebates were expected to be issued by December 15, 2022. But officials say there is still time to claim the payment. The state also revealed that they plan to send rebates worth $150 million to taxpayers who didn't file by the October 17th deadline. Americans that have not submitted their 2021 tax return should do so by September 15, 2023. Officials say that taxpayers should be prepared to wait around 1 month before receiving the cash. The checks will also be sent via mail to those who don't have a direct deposit option. Many other tax rebates are being rolled out across the United States. Residents of the state of Hawaii were hoping to have tax rebates of as much as $300 in their pockets by September 21st, 2022. But sadly, a paper shortage meant that taxpayers were facing long delays. Americans that file their taxes between now and December 31st can expect to receive their mail check within 12 weeks. Also, millions of Indiana residents were left waiting on paper checks, while those who had direct deposit enjoyed the rebates. Individuals are due $125, while married couples who filed jointly will receive a $250 payment. Indiana's automatic tax rebate started going out in May and was expected to be completed by this past September. As of right now, the state's working on returning nearly $545 million to taxpayers. Millions of Californians are also due to receive the middle-class tax refund as the state's way of easing the pain of inflation. My friends, please let me know in the comment section below if you have received a tax rebate from your state or city. Friends, the keyword for this video is cinnamon bars. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is cinnamon bars, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. Consumer prices rose 7.1% last month compared to 1 year ago, continuing a months-long decline from a 40-year record reached over the summer. Economists had predicted a consumer price index increase of 7.2%. Monthly inflation also fell significantly. Prices rose 0.1% in November, cooling down from a 0.4% increase in October. The top contributor to the monthly price increase came from shelter costs, which rose 0.6% in November. Food prices also jumped over the month, rising 0.5%. But prices fell for a host of goods, including gasoline, used vehicles and trucks, and medical services. Speaking at the White House this past Thursday, President Biden said the inflation report was welcome news. President Biden also stated, in a world where inflation is rising at double digits in many major economies around the world, inflation is coming down in America. But make no mistake, prices are still too high. We have a lot more work to do, but things are getting better, headed in the right direction. The decline in inflation follows a string of aggressive rate hikes from the Federal Reserve, which is aimed at bringing prices down to normal levels. The inflation data arrives a day before the Fed is expected to impose another borrowing cost increase. The inflation data arrived 1 day before the Fed was expected to impose another borrowing cost increase. Economists projected that the Fed would only raise rates by 0.5% on Wednesday. That is a slowdown from 3 consecutive jumbo-sized rate hikes of 0.75%, but still a significant intensification of its fight against price increases. By raising borrowing costs, the Fed has tried to slash inflation by cooling the economy and then choking off demand. The approach, however, risks tipping the U.S. into a recession and putting millions of Americans out of work. So far, however, the labor market has proven resilient, bolstering the hopes of policymakers seeking to avert a government shutdown, but also raising fears of a prolonged bout of inflation, which is driven by wage gain. Hiring last month exceeded expectations, and wages grew a blistering 5.1% compared to a year earlier, offering welcome relief for workers strained by price hikes. Well, my marvelous and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday evening. Thank you, my friends, for joining me here and watching the new videos that I've posted. Friends, I'll be announcing another winner for the Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. So please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.